Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for yet even more Iratus, Lord of the Dead. Now I know I've had to sideline some other games recently and you know what, I'm missing them, so I'd like to get back to them soon, but for now though, we're focusing on this one here. Now, we got one fight before the boss at the end of the level, and this save is like hard locked into the version it was started at. That being said, everything appears to be getting updated with all the patches, so I don't know what's actually changing. Biggest change, the Dark Knight's health has dropped from 60 to 55. The 60 health wasn't the problem. The Abyssal Hunger healing 12 for every enemy, or up to 12 depending on how much health they had left, was the problem. Now, that reduction of 5 points of health. Sorry, just stifling a yawn there, it's very early in the morning. So yeah, that reduction of 5 points of health is actually pretty crucial, as he would often take 40 or 50 points of damage before his next turn if getting focused down by enemies. So it's not that Abyssal Hunger is... It's kind of less reliable now because it doesn't really mean the difference between life and death so much as that health reduction, so getting him some upgraded parts of health points on is a high priority. As is any health related upgrade. Like Ravenous Abyss, for example. Now, our other minions are all busy in buildings in the graveyard, and I have been informed that these do not need to be built in order. Now that's intriguing, but it also feels wrong. I think we should be forced to build them in order. For now though, our goal is to go into this encounter and take as little damage as possible, let this group rest, send the next group in to fight the boss, and then this group as a backup if need be, and when we face the boss, we must not forget the Scroll of Skullfall. Light armor. I don't think we have anything else to go in that slot. We don't have a lot of Initiative 8 minions, because, in all honesty, you have to push a lot to get a minion up to Initiative 8. Again, this effect is removed when a minion takes damage. Is it removed for everyone? Is the effect on everyone or the effect on the encounter? I don't know. No minions were killed. Yeah, well, it's make or break here. And we'll whack that. No! Oh, no. Alright. Do we have talent points? Yes, we do. Were we saving for a 3-point talent? Maybe. Although Mocking Slap will be quite nice if we can set them on fire. Yeah, let's grab that. We can then get to advanced ballistics for our zombies later on. So my plan is to try and finish this level and then maybe start again, but I don't know. See, there's been lots of changes in the patch. So yeah, Dark Knight's health got nerfed. Practically every other minion got a buff though, and we got some nice new skins. I don't like this one as much. I think I like the classic one. I like that though. That's like serial killer zombie. Yeah, let's go serial killer zombie. And this skeleton one, I like this skeleton one. Oh yeah, yeah. And does she have a skin as well? Yeah, I don't like that one so much. I think I'll stick with the original. It's more muted. That's a bit more overt. Now, in between episodes, I have worked to unlock the ghoul. And we'll be having fun with her in future, if fun is the correct term, when we get to the new encounter. Right, to battle. Alright, golden miner means trouble. That's a lot of miners. I don't mean children. I know YouTube has policies in case there are minors in the video, but these are not the kind of minors they are referring to. Alright, let's just try smack them down a bit. Because there are far too many. Hey look, we can just shoot you with a gun. Okay, the skeleton will hit him harder, so the swap around is still possibly good. I think we'll wait for the golem to get to the front rank.
Extinction of life.
And when he reaches the front, we'll have the skeleton shield bash him back. And then the skeleton will be in front and ready to start cleaving and carving through his armor with his rusty or broken sword.
So, this is what 1,000 years of evolution looks like? Yeah.
I know we're trying to minimize the damage we take here, but we're also trying to just make it through the encounter, and sometimes that involves taking damage. Now, I personally feel that being immune to debuffs, like the skeleton, means the golem should also be immune to buffs, like the skeleton. But regrettably, it's not.
Kill, my darling, kill!
And I'm just going to do a quick little paranoia check, because stuff's being a bit weird at the moment. Yeah, that's good. Right. Oh, that is not a lot. Okay. Also, we really need to get at that golden miner soon, so let's do another Area of Effect blast to strip off his block. We're going to knock his block off. Too damn right, we're going to knock him into next week. He won't even know what hit him.
Ooh, this one voided its bowels just as it died.
Okay, looking at the options here, let's just do that instead. There we go. Right. Gotcha. You can't hide behind that great big lump of rock forever. Okay, that's only 16, that's good. Yeah, we'll just shoot him hard. Nice! Go, skeleton! Just remember that Sudden Strike is great for getting through high armor enemies.
You will soon embrace your new existence.
Okay, I see a... Yeah, you take it. That's not enough! You horrible monster! Oh, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad!
Brave are an excellent source of
That is so bad.
fresh corpses.
I think... There we go. We just had to call this one a heavy damage fight.
There's a tide that will wash away your pathetic civilizations.
Alright, so we've fully healed 2 minions and we're ready to go into the next fight. And we got some parts, some experience for Iratus, which got him another talent point. I think... Apparently there's a bug with selected bones where the perk applies on the character sheets but isn't appearing in battle, so I'm not going to head towards that one just yet. It would be nice to get surgical practice. Do I save this point or do I just... Yeah, I'll save it. I'll save it. Okay. So we could do some minion building. What do we need there? We need... Okay. It's for blood we're missing, isn't it? But we can make blood. We can make blood with... Heart? Oh. Oh, okay. Sure.
Behold my work.
Now, what else does she need? So we can upgrade one of these and upgrade a heart. Let's do it because it's stupid. And I need to be over here. I've been clicking on wrong things. Ah, I shouldn't be doing this so late at night. I apologise, everybody. Right. Late at
The
night.
smell of successful alchemy.
Might as well do a skull upgrade as well.
No gold, but it'll do.
Now,
The skeleton will clean up this mess later.
the obvious disadvantage of increasing so many component quality is that we will then have disadvantages. I mean, if we want to build people to create things with, we'll have quality part issues. You know, good grief, I'm talking nonsense, aren't I? Right. Can I... Well, this is obviously wrong. Oh, that team? Okay, what's the team we've got? So now we're
Back
just...
to battle.
Can this team even work? I mean, we got Mr. Random Target here. We can make them all red if we want. I don't know. I don't like the red one. Maybe for another one. It's the crown. I like the tall spikes at the front. Very Lord of Rings. And that's more equal. What can we do with you? Oh, no skin. Okay. You get a skin option. Wow, okay. Let's have a look at this. Ooh, just nasty blood red weapons. Okay. You don't get a skin. You're just made of bones. Oh, you do. Oh, alright, alright. I see it. And we were going to absolutely make that ghoul before we forget.
The blade is a deadly weapon when one has an eternity to master it.
Look at that tongue wiggling about there. We should call her Granny Long Tongue. And it will just about fit in, because I tried this earlier. Granny Long Tongue. There we go. So the ghoul does lots of weird moving back and forth and doing sort of combat control things that are very, very odd. Right, evasion and initiative. So the problem with this party is we're relying on the headhunter to get the hits on the boss. The mummy maybe. The lich will be just hitting everyone. Yeah. He doesn't have the control that we need. Corrosive cloud. Okay, okay. Let's pop you back there then. What can you do from the back? I mean, not much, obviously. Okay, okay. We can kind of try and make this work really badly. There's our scroll. And we want to try and get minions in here for healing. This is going to involve a lot of mana. So we'll put the skeleton in there. We're going to want experience for Iratus. We're going to leave her there, actually. That's quite good. Stick with Ghoul in there as well and hope she doesn't eat the zombie. I mean, I'd love to put her in there, but let's hold off on that. Because this is just going to be a really tough fight. Tough because of group composition, not tough because of encounter. Okay. We got our scroll. That's the main thing, alright? The keys in his possession granted this man great purpose. For a bribe and a favour, he was willing to carry missives, arrange fights, and allow gangs of criminals to quietly murder their competition while they slept. He saw himself as a king, and the keys were his crown. As long as they were needed, he was also needed. But the undead care not for the jingling metal, and neither for the man himself. They will have no need at all of him. Let's get killed a lot. Right, so we need to get rid of his wards. Oh, this is awkward. Okay, well for now we're just going to be carving through a bit. Cleaving our way through many foes. And maybe stress is the way to go. For now though, he has many wards we wish to remove. Alright, better start giving blocks to our minions. Okay, that's a problem as far as our... Oh, wait, we have a slight workaround. It's for Lich, unfortunately. Ignores block. I mean, not that ignoring block is ideal, but hey. Yeah, that's a problem. So now we've got them down to 3 enemies. We're actually at a bit of a disadvantage, a bit of an advantage, which I will explain momentarily. That was lucky. Right, ignores block.
Another head for the headless hunter.
Oh. Right, so now we can deal stress directly to him, and that didn't take off a ward. That's a problem. Okay, get up in front, you. At least we got our trusty bone golem to rely upon. Let's ignore another block. And miss. Oh, that's a problem. And he's summoned a miner. But we can keep doing stuff like this from the back, so that's okay. Right, now it's 40 Roth. Okay.
Maybe I'll craft this one into furniture.
Well, that worked. And we need to just get rid of those 2 wards, and they're not going away. Well, if you're gonna be like this...
Extinguish hope.
This marks a position. If we can... No, we can't really, can we? Okay. Random target. Hey, there we go. Hello and welcome to the front of the fight. You are a significant foe that we would like to deal with rather soon, dealing as much stress damage and ward removal as possible. Hey look, all your wards are gone! That's just what we wanted. Now, you need blocks, badly. Hey, if our headhunter makes it through this fight, it's a miracle. Come on, give us a new round. I don't care now, your blocks are your wards are gone. And we're gonna cast Skullfall!
Say hello to my burning friend.
Wasn't that fun? That's right, it wasn't. Let's continue. Roar! Goes for hunt. Well, he doesn't, because he doesn't have a head, doesn't have a throat. Let's buff him up a bit. Probably protect him with the bone golem right about now, because his health is very low. And then that thing's going to need to heal up an awful lot. Get to the front where we can deal with it. Okay, fine. Have a block, see if I care. We have blocks too. Temporarily. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't stun him! He always kills with stuns. It's very horrible. Alright. Alright, alright. We can do that. Just gotta hope he survives. Hey, is one of these involved moving forwards? Yes, it does. Awesome. Let's do that. You blooming horrible thing. Yeah, hit the mummy. Don't shoot. He's gonna shoot and kick. I knew it! Okay, now we're screwed. Oh well. Hey, how come you're not all burning? You should burn.
Say hello to my burning friend.
And get hit.
Delivered.
Okay, we may still win this one, even though we lost a valuable bone golem.
In with the rest.
A very valuable bone golem. Yeah, there's not a lot of physical attacks you can do from the front ranks.
I suppose it would have been boring otherwise.
Oh, you have no idea. Right. Stress it is. We're going to have to try for stress kills now. Against miners who can be very dangerous.
More materials. Ooh, I didn't think it would be this easy.
So we'd better deal large amounts of stress then. Very large amounts of stress indeed. There we go.
Mop up the
Oh,
core.
the cost.
I'd hate to see plants using it as fertilizer.
I don't feel that these body parts are worth the loss of the 2 minions of significant quality that went into that fight. It is very regrettable. However, depending on how the patch has worked, we're either progressing to the next level or finishing the demo. Well, yeah, we'll see in a moment. But let's take these levels while we can, eh? Okay, let's see. Clean wraps. That'll give us attack. That'll give us blocks. Yeah, let's take the blocks.
My enemies are in for a nasty surprise.
And you can upgrade these 2 skills now. Although you could get some more health. Let's see. Rain of Fire. Go for criticals. 75 and 50, 75, 75, 75 and 50. This would give us a block though. Let's take that.
Prove yourself worthy of my investment.
And let's take wounds or debuffs from allies. Get rough. No, we'll go for health version.
Expect results.
And then let's move onwards and see what we get. Ah! We do get the next dungeon level. So it seems that the version number on the save file is basically when the save was created and not a going forwards a current version number on the save, you know, or something weird like that. I should probably ask. Yeah, I'll check on Discord sometime later. We're up to the next level, and it's going to be really hard in comparison. Mostly hard because of the losses from the last fight. The hunger for wealth had long since become the only virtue among the hardy dwarven folk. Gone are their ancient traditions, along with the names of their ancestors, for what was more powerful, logic or some dead dwarf rotting away into dust? Their T-H-E-I-R, not T-H-E-R-E. Their, E-R-E is a place, E-I-R is people. Their ruthless scientists and alchemists knew the answer to that question, and the human kingdom was not more than willing to facilitate their experiments. They had grown rich and feared setting up their own enclave and became the default overseers of the mines. And we have a nice new level map. You know, this doesn't look like the lower level caverns. This looks very structured. We have different enemy groups, new foes. And we want something to put here. Now, let's see, butcher. Enemies killed by this attack don't leave parts. That's really, it's kind of counterintuitive, so it's more of an emergency move maybe. Deals additional damage for each buff or debuff on the target, so she'd be good with a what's it, the phantasm? Not the blood phantasm, the other one, the lost soul. Repelling marks an ally. Enemies are less likely to attack, and the ally receives plus dread. Again, really good with the lost soul. Enemies are more likely to attack, so this is battlefield control stuff, right? This is moving her back in the party, moving her forwards in the party. This is a heavy hitter, especially when it can deal more damage against badly weakened foes, but you don't want to use this as a finisher. This is a punisher. This is a either attraction or distraction. Yeah, damages an ally and she gets powered up. She gets healed. Very good for bone golem, she just gnaws on the bones. So stick over lost soul and a bone golem and it's a gorgeous party. We have a brain. Digest. Digest a devoured minion, fully restoring the ghoul's health. Available only under the effects of lunch break, early lunch or happy meal. Removes one stack of lunch break, early lunch or happy meal. Does not cost an action but fully restores her health. So let's see. Lunch break, early lunch and happy meal. The ghoul destroys the selected ally and receives the following buffs until the end of the combat, and then she can digest them for a full heal as well. I wonder if she actually changes shape and gets all fat because she's full of food there. I don't know. That is green blood. We get some more flesh. We have blue skulls here. We should use blue skulls to make another bone golem or upgrade the existing one. Maybe I could give him a purple skull. Well, let's look to our buildings. We want to be upgrading these three as a bit of a priority. That'd be nice. So what can we make? We can make a skeleton, zombie bride, mummy, lich, headhunter, shade, and a bone golem. Banshee, bone golem. Another bone golem. You know, having a level 1 bone golem with low quality parts means we could do some funky upgrades to either the excavation or the library. And if we just click this little button here,
you know, the dead is surprisingly good construction work.
Well, look at that. Alright, so we're sending this group into our next combat, which means other groups do other things. Let's pop the ghoul, Granny Longtongue, in the arena so she can get a level. Nobody else needs healing. We'll put the Banshee in here. Oh, wait, actually, we'll bring her back out again. Banshee has a skin too. Look at that. Ooh, nasty and scary. Yeah, we'll stick with that. And we do want a... You can't dig, you don't have a body. Of a vampire to sniff out the... any blood left in the corpses, which makes them easier to find. It'll be long dried and gone and desiccated by this point, but she can try. She can try. We do need more minions, though. We absolutely do. We should also probably do something about level 4 brain soon, but for now, let's progress into our new fight and face new foes and get beaten up. After this fight, I'll have to work out a way through a little, but I think after this fight, I'll end the session actually and say, hey, nice episode. Okay, so I haven't seen dwarfs since back in Alpha, so it'll be interesting to see if and how they have changed. Hopefully the Dwarven Berserker has been fixed. Oh, these have all changed. They're very new graphics. The Dwarven Berserker had something wrong with his stats back in Alpha, and it just got left that way, and so he was just ridiculous. Okay, so let's see. No oh, there's a description, okay. When Iratus saw Dwarven warriors for the first time since his resurrection, he was overcome with a sense of nostalgia. They looked just like the warriors who stood against him back in the days of his ascent. Supposedly, the dwarves maintained these fighters as homage to tradition, but the necromancer had a theory that the dwarves were simply so boring that some of them will maintain outdated fighting techniques because gunpowder is too interesting for them. He wasn't far from the truth. Fortunately, they have no upgrades. Oh god, if we get events which should give enemy upgrades. So let's see. A respectable amount of damage. Health and sanity are okay. Ooh, fair bit of armour. We want to get the skeleton to the front fast then. And a block each. Oh, this will be fun. Right, yeah, charge on up there. And he just blocks it with his shield without even a block animation. Isn't that nice? Worship him! We must regain mana and pump up her damage output if they're going to be heavily armoured. I don't know if they're going to buff, but they might buff, so we'll take a chance. I don't think they will. Did he just grow bigger when he attacked? And I don't just mean moving closer to the camera either. I mean actually growing bigger. Let's see how they take to fire damage.
My friend.
Okay. Because if they're all very physical, we may just be able to power... No, they got 4 resistance, so going straight for magic damage isn't necessarily the best option here. But he's on fire, so let's extend that.
Fate within flames.
And then hit him hard through his armour. Ooh, 22. Nice one, skeleton. Alright, so stress and magic damage may be the way to go here. I don't know, these look a little more sort of cartoony and less sort of gritty than the original dwarfs did from Alpha. There's something about the smooth planes of colour, and the chunkiness here feels more sort of bubble chunky and rounded, whereas they were more sort of angular and dangerous looking before. They're more in line with the human guards. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's interesting. Let's smack him one. Yeah. We'll get you with stress. We can, and we do.
This never gets old.
Now, I like this though. Some of the design elements here fit in with other things we see. Wow, his shield lit up when he attacked. That was impressive. Wow, they just all shots on the same one, huh? Okay.
Don't know why. There's no sun up in the sky. Bony weather incoming.
I don't know why Iratus sings that, but he does come close to singing with one of his other spells. It gives him a slight air of whimsy, and I don't mean Lord Peter Whimsy and his famous peas.
Break their bones.
Now, if he's going to be a... You know what? Yeah, go some more stress. More stress! And then we'll just shoot him. So I'm thinking groups of Dwarven warriors, we may be able to stress them out, make them afflicted, and attack each other quite easily. Yeah, sword attack. Through the armor for 14. Nice. We'll even set him on fire. Now we want to watch out for the one with the little hexagonal shield and the flamethrower, who will like move forwards, move forwards, move forwards, and then when he gets to the front he like burns the hell out of everyone. A bit like the explosive guy or the executioner. And then the Dwarven Berserkers would just almost one-shot minions if they got stressed out. It was insane. There we go.
Mine is the winning side.
We have a new humanarium token. Nice. So returning back here, we are learning, yes, on the next, so that'll be dwarfs, that'll be probably elves and the human adventurers and stuff, but we're missing something here. For some reason the elite conscript never gets filled in, and I don't know why. Let's gather our minions and see what we can do with them. You know, I know what's going on here. Hello. Okay, all buildings are clear. And you, my dear, have gained a level. That's interesting. That's not a Roth skill. This is. Okay, so if we start with this one and go for more likely we give her health, less likely we give her initiative. We go for less likely.
Serve me well, my minion.
We'll see if we can create. We can. Excellent. Evasion, attack. We go with the evasion. And we can make some better rags than that.
Behold my work.
Oh, we have some better rags than that. Okay then. And we can upgrade one of these. But we want to be more careful upgrading components now. He says, carelessly upgrading some armor.
No gold, but it will do.
We have lots of dust.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
Dread and resistance, yes, that'll work nice because it still powers towards some of his armor related skills. And we will create that lost soul, absolutely.
Easy it is to deceive the living.
If we pop her over there, we're getting the basis of some parties. But with that, you know what, I'm going to end this episode. Yeah. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'll say bye-bye for now, and cheerio!